Utah, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Immunite Plays. We're playing Warsaw, and I just finished the. I thought of it too late to start the recording of the gameplay um, until after I've already finished like the starting mission. But we're playing Warsaw. It's a very fun game. I will go over the things that happened in that tutorial mission, but I figured it would be a good time to start the game um, in the hideout. So the first mission is just you going and finding the hideout, fighting your first battle, etc. Um, and just the game exploring, explaining that kind of thing. So just a quick explanation of what this game is. Warsaw is about the 1944 Polish Home Army uprising against the German occupation. And so the Polish Home Army was the Polish military, and they turned into like a resistance group after the Nazis invaded Poland in 1939, and they and so the government in exile claims to have still sovereignty in the area, um, and that they will work towards freeing Poland from the German occupation. Um, so I'll talk about a little bit of the history as we're playing. But right now, I'll just go through the tutorial and see what the game's all about. So Resistance Hideout. Here you can plan new missions, oversee party recovery, manage spare equipment, and recruit volunteers for the cause. These activities can be accessed with the assistance of specialist NPCs, these people in the bottom right-hand corner, as it's shown here. Their current and future party members will also be present here. Press the left mouse button on a character portrait and open the character menu. So here we have Christoph. Here you can see the character's attributes, traits, and equipped weapons and skills. If you wish to adjust your equipment or skill set, proceed to the corresponding tabs. So here we have the summary of, so he gets a bonus to Brawn skills tests, and he also gets a slight boost to endurance skill test. And these are the skills that he has. And here is his other stats. So then here are the skills that he has equipped, and these are the skills that he could equip. Holy moly, now of all times, my friends decide to start messaging me. To equip the skill, press the left mouse button on any skill you wish to equip, and then press skills marked with a red background are weapon skills, offensive skills. These are meant to deal damage and will consume ammunition. The available skills will change depending on the equipped weapons. So this is because I have a rifle, and this is because I have a grenade launcher, essentially. Piet is essentially a grenade launcher. Different skills will colors to signify personal skills, abilities, individual to each party member. Characters unlock new skills with each promotion. And so here we have the weapons. And so this shows what weapons and what the weapon skills will give you. To equip the weapon, press the left mouse button. Each combatant has a predefined set of weapon types they can carry, and each weapon provides you with 2 skills native to its type. You cannot equip 2 weapons of the same type. And then we have experience. Experience, characters gain experience by completing missions and participating in battles and events. Experience can be used to purchase new skills and perks. Commendations can be used to grant additional experience to any character on your roster. Perks are automatically applied to the character and are always activated. So these are just like general things of like you can increase their accuracy. Everyone has these, whereas these are specific for those characters. And each of the named characters that are like these people, they are the special characters, and if they die, they're dead. You don't have access to them. It's not like a class like how it is in Darkest Dungeon, where oh hey, the bastard kleptomania knight is dead. I can just recruit another knight. I really hate that dude. I hate his kleptomania. But you can do things like AP up, unlocking ability. So this is a passive, whereas this is a skill that you can activate. Um, Interesting. So, so what does this do? Okay, so that's him. And then we have Jadwiga, who is kind of like the medic of the group. Um, she is the medic. Um, she doesn't have another skill, so maybe we can level her up. Part of it is the fact that she only has one weapon. And if we look here, she has academics and intuition. Um, yeah, she's a paramedic. Um, yeah, so we can get her another ability. But unfortunately, even if we award her a medal, she's not going to be able to get a skill. Pull an ally back to the tile in front of the user. Um, Preventative treatment. Force the next negative effect to be resisted. That's nice. And it has an area effect of 4. You can get all of yours. Refresh the duration of all positive effects. Ongoing care. Whenever a paramedic or an adjacent ally is targeted by an enemy ability, heal that ally. That's just nice. Soothing presence. Restore 1 additional point of stamina for the paramedic and adjacent allies at the start of this turn. Holy moly, that's good. Quick fix. Heal slightly less health to each subsequent target. Okay, interesting. And then stamina cost down. Decrease stamina cost by 1. Interesting. And then we have Kristoff. Or, no, Casimir's. Sorry, we already looked at Kristoff. Rifle grenade. Cool. Nice. Grind them down. Interesting. So he is short ammo. And he picks one of the people in the front line. He already has these two. A rowdy fellow. Randomly magnify the effects of skills. Increase the stamina cost of all abilities by 1. Interesting. Hopefully that's for enemy. I don't know. Scavenger and gain additional long ammo at the end of the battle. That's good. Damage up. Increase all damage dealt by 15%. Accuracy. So, cool. That's another buff. And nice. That's a debuff on the enemy. And so he has both the rifle and the machine gun equipped. And so it allows him to equip these skills. But this one is quite heavily focused on his machine gun and his buffs that he has. Um, I think I'm going to, because that's front area only, that's back area only, but I want, yeah, so there we go. So that way he has a range of either back area, all of them, but it's a group, or he can do buffs, or he can do suppression, so he can always do something. And yeah, so he's good at charming. He's quite charming. Interesting. So this is the informant. The informant is your window to the status of the uprising. Here we can monitor the overall condition of the uprising as well as individual resistance pockets in specific districts. To keep the fight going, each day the uprising consumes war assets that are provided by the districts. By default, war assets are in a deficit to represent the uprising gradually slowing down. Your task is to manage this deficit and prolong the uprising by keeping all districts' morale high. Reaching 0 momentum means that the uprising is unable to go on and the game ends. When you're all set, click on the new mission. And so here we have the different regions that we're talking about, how we had an event where it caused, we got some extra supplies, which is like the currency of this game, at the expense of getting 1 attrition. And so that attrition will now decrease the morale by however much attrition you have, it will decrease the morale of that region per day by that much, by that value. And so that will affect the how much resources you get from that group. Um, Excursions allow you to aid your districts by sending supplies to replenish a portion of their morale. Every time your party returns to the hideout, there is a 50% chance that a damaged district will be able to receive an excursion. So we can wait and skip a day. We can do a new mission. So we'll come back to this once we've looked at all the other tabs. The nurse allows you to monitor the health and status of your party and their recovery rate. Any healing performed in the field is temporary and does not carry over. Upon return, characters will be at the lowest health level they had during the mission. To recover permanently, they will need to see the nurse. Although you can take wounded party members out for their missions, the hideout is the only place where they will regenerate health over time. So his health is at full, but he had an injury, and so I think the injuries will persist if we take him out. If we let him stay here, his injury will recover. So this is, I think, injured meaning health total. The provisioner serves as the trade hub of your hideout. It is through her that you are able to purchase your basic equipment, repair any damaged gear, and sell any unwanted weaponry and excess ammunition. All trades of the provisioner use supplies as the currency. Aside from trading, you can obtain supplies through activities during missions. And so here's the different things that you can do. So here's the currency that we have. The compass increases the movement efficiency during missions. Camouflage renders the party invisible to enemies on the map. Attacking while invisible will trigger an ambush, reducing the enemy's initial amount of activations by 1. Flare reveals all points of interest on the currently visible area, and the bandage restores 30 health during missions. So it trades AP and this to get some health back on the character. So there's no weapons that we can repair or buy. This screen allows you to repair any damaged weapons that you may retrieve during the mission. Damaged weapons have their parameters hidden and cannot be equipped by your team until they are repaired. This screen allows you to buy and sell ammunition as well as field items such as flare, compasses, and bandages. This screen allows you to sell any weapons you do not need and exchange them for supplies. So pretty basic. We don't have anything right now, so we're not going to go too much into this. The Archivist gives you access to the Codex, which allows you to learn the detailed backstories of your insurgents. You may also access short reports on your unlocked weapons and enemy units you have encountered in combat. So we have Jadwiga Mazurek, nicknames Insemna and Yaga. I wonder why Insemna. Likes Parisian-style clothing, rain, and cold weather are her dislikes. She is a Warsaw-born teacher and former instructor of the Polish Scouting and Guiding Association, which I think is kind of like Boy Scouts. Having received basic medical training during a time with the Scouts, she volunteered to help the uprising as a paramedic. And then we'll unlock more backstory as we complete these little objectives. Epilogue: survive the uprising with a paramedic. And so here it lists all of her skills she can do and her attributes as well. Krzysztof Zielinski, Home Army Soldier. Nicknames Oleg or Zolna. I'm pretty sure that's not how you say it because that's a special Z and I think the L's are like W's. Sona. And just likes long walks in the countryside, dislikes those who question orders. A soldier of the Warsaw branch of the Home Army, a headstrong man who yearns to reclaim his city for the future Polish government. And those are his things. And then he has attributes, personal quest, future legend. And then we have Casimir Lis. He's a scoundrel. And he's son of a postman and a cinema worker, and a self-proclaimed proud entrepreneur of the Ruski Bazaar. Don't know. I'm gonna butcher all of this Polish, and I'm gonna look this up. This is something I'm gonna do because I really want to say them right. He is a longtime trade partner of the Polish underground resistance movement, supplying them with armament components in exchange for high-quality counterfeit Karton. Kennen knowledge? Karton? Kennen is to know. Karton this like card. So like fact sheets, or I think that's what that is. Let me look that up. Identification cards. Um, but I was right. It's knowledge. I no cards. Yeah, separating those words. It's like knowledge cards. Um, see, my German. I do remember my German vaguely. Um, and then he has his attributes. His last. So this is the weapon. Formerly the Degtiario machine gun, less formally known as the record player, due to its disc machine magazine. The DP-27 is a sturdy support weapon used by the forces of the Soviet Union, though it's frequently praised for its consistent performance in the face of highly detrimental conditions. The gun combat parameters remain somewhat outshined by its German equivalents. So it just talks about the different guns. Here's the Grenadier. In the context of the Wehrmacht, the term Grenadier, or more correctly, Panzer Grenadier, tank, may refer to either the lowest rank of the German soldiers or units of mechanized infantry. That's why it says Panzer Grenadier. Um, Despite the name, they are not restricted to wielding grenades, as should the need arise, they can provide supporting fire with their MP-40 machine guns. And then I have a rifleman, armed with a K98K, Car 98K carabiner, bolt action rifles. These men are the rank and file soldiers of the Wehrmacht. Originally designated as Schützen, suitors, the lowest rank associated with conscripted German men, would eventually end up being renamed Panzergrenadier after the reorganization efforts in 1942 October. Despite this change in nomenclature, their purpose and equipment have remained the same. Draw out. Interesting. Cool. So it can show you the carbine short. See? Carabiner Kutz. Bolt action. The weapon is enduring popularity ever since its introduction in 1935. Yeah, this is really cool. So it shows the different little things. Revolver is known for extraordinary ability to withstand abuse, though hampered by the reloading system that was obsolete on arrival because you had to pull out the cleaning rod and pop out each of the casings. And it's a 7-round magazine revolver cylinder. Such flaws did not stop the M1895 from achieving general popularity and becoming the standard issue sidearm of the Red Army. Both single action and double action versions of the revolver are known to exist. So single action meaning you have to fire it and then cock the hammer back in order for it to fire again. Double action meaning you just keep pulling the trigger. That's how most modern firearms are, especially most pistols are nowadays, are just double action. And the Piat is the personal infantry anti-tank weapon. The Piat. The British answer to anything heavier than an armored car, the Piat was designed with the intention of supplanting the Empire's increasingly ineffective number 68 AT rifle grenade in the anti-tank role. The rare capacity to remain safe and usable in confined spaces had made it a popular penetrating armament across many resistance movements in Europe. Because the way it fires, I think it's not a spring, but like it triggers it and it goes, whoom. And so it doesn't have a backblast like rocket-propelled grenade weapons are. And you can fire it. It's kind of like a mortar. It fires and it has a nice big arc. Here we have the recruiters. The recruiters allow you to enlist volunteers. Volunteers are not as capable as your unique insurgents. For instance, they cannot rank up and cannot have more than one personal skill. They allow for you to fill gaps in your team composition and stand in for wounded characters during their recovery. Enlisting volunteers costs supplies to one-time purchase. And so right now we have, she can create an obstacle. That's interesting. But she has explosive projectile. And that's going to use a lot of resources that we don't have. And so we can have someone. So this is new. It wasn't at the beginning of the game, but you can choose different aspects of your character, which is very nice. Instead of trying to do a random all the time to get the character that you want, you can customize it a little bit more. And so ploy is very good because it not only restores 1 point of stamina, but it removes an activation from the enemy side. And so you can use it to kind of mill down um, the enemy's turns, or just basically stun lock them from ever doing anything if they're down to like 1 activation. And then the rifle is good. We usually have a good chunk of rifle, but it seems like we have a lot more of that. And so the Beast was 35. Snapshot can target anything, move an enemy to another row. That's not bad. So we'll do the pistol. Ooh, Sophia. That's like my favorite Polish name. I want to use it when given a chance. The Priest. Visiting the Priest allows you to see the list of all resistance fighters who have fallen in the service of the Uprising. It tells you their names and stuff like that. So thankfully we have not yet had to deal with that. I want to say Polish people are Catholic? Because I think, yeah, they're very Catholic. It's not until you get into like Soviet Union area that you get more Orthodox Christianity. So going back to him, we can get a new mission. Every time you set out, the informant will mark up your map with available missions. Each mission takes several days to complete. As your team cannot be everywhere at the same time, you can pick only one mission at a time. Any remaining missions will fail, so pick your engagements wisely. Select your district with the mission symbol and see the details. So this is simultaneously picking because of the mission, what it offers. So here's the objectives and the rewards. Reviewing mission details allows you to check its duration, required objectives, and rewards. When a mission fails, the district gains a point of attrition. District details show the current morale and accumulated attrition. With each passing day, all districts' morale will drop, with a decrease equal to their attrition value. Keep in mind that a district's income will be affected by low morale. If a district morale drops to 0, it will surrender, denying you both income and missions. And so this one is a lot of fighting, and it lasts for 5 days, but it gives us a commendation, a damaged revolver, and 600 XP. We have one here. Neutralize enemy units. Lasts for 4 days. Gives us a damaged pistol, 500 XP, and a commendation. And what was the other one? So that one. Yes. So none of them are Praga, which is the one that had attrition already. So it's just the one that looks the back. Intercept high-risk Nazi patrols in the area. We get a damaged grenade, and it lasts for 3 days. So I think we're going to go with the middle of the two. Right? This one. Oh. I'm sorry. I cannot. Sorodminsky? I feel so bad butchering these names. We're going to go with this one since it's about the middle of the road. Takes only 4 days. Just neutralize enemy units. Seems not elite like the other ones. They're like high risk or whatever. And it gives us a pistol. We have 2 characters that can use pistols. We have the volunteer. We have the medic. And it gives 500 XP, which is pretty good. So we'll do this. Before embarking on a mission, you need to choose your party composition with a specified limit. To pick a character plus, remember, proper positioning is crucial for your party to succeed. As for each battle, your characters will enter into combat in the formation set on the screen. Equip your party with enough ammunition to complete the mission by pressing the left mouse. But do not go overboard. If you find any useful items, you will need free space in your inventory to pick them up. And so I think Okay, so he doesn't have any wounds. So where can she do her slash? She can do it anywhere. And she can build a barricade. So we'll put her in. We'll not take Kristoff. We'll take Kazimierz. And we'll take Jadwiga. Um, even though Kristoff is a very good character. Do I want to take her? It does only do one. Spend one, so that's fine. So we're going to go a little bit light. And I mean, it wouldn't hurt to just bring her along. So we'll bring 2 and 2. And Jadwiga can heal. And then we'll leave Kristoff in reserve in case one of these two get injured. Okay, so we just had to find the specified enemy units in the bottom right hand corner. It has available encounters that are in this map. So there's 7 battles, I think 3 of which are the enemies that we need to find. There's only 1 event, and then there's 2 things of loot. And these things will pop up on these arrows. So we'll go towards this, and okay. So that's one of the enemy. Let's see if this is one of the units we need to destroy. Firing passage to the city, they will have to be taken out. And okay. Okay, so they have. So these are the special abilities, or special battle bonuses. If you do this, you get the bonus XP. So it's only one area though. So let's see, we have a dog handler, a doggo. Hold on. They will do like bleed, I think. A grenadier and a rifleman. So we'll do mow down. We'll do that. Ah, nuts, I missed. Okay. Nice, resisted. So she was flanking, so we got extra damage off on him. I do. Just trying to figure out what I can do and what I should do. Because I'm trying to get at least 2 enemies with a single ability. That requires me to. So if I do this. Damn, I missed him again. Oof. So she's bleeding, and she'll take how much? 7 to 8 damage per tag. That's gonna be rough. So one of these 2. We'll do Jadwiga. Do that. So that will buff the doggo. Increase all the damage dealt by 30%. And so I think the way that the ploy will work is so we can give him back a stamina. And it got rid of one of them. Damn it. So give them bonuses. And then okay. Good, it missed. Alright, and then 16 to 24. Please hit both of them. Gosh dang it. Well, I tried. Nine to 14. There we go. And that eliminated one of their activations. Seize. Increase the chances to do a suppression. Nice. Take down. Now she's suppressed, so she can't activate. Remaining takes 1. Well, you can at least shoot at him, though. Damn. Sure, we'll just burn through the heavy ammo. Just try to get that done. Down. And then that didn't tick. So I forgot her pistol things are in the back. So I should have given him the one that did close range. Oh, well. We'll just do him again. Because she was suppressed. So first aid. Her. There we go. That'll help. And then she can deploy and give her a stamina. And that will get rid of their activation. Although she's completely out, so we need to not use her for a bit. Hopefully that slowly destroys that barricade. Because otherwise I'm not going to be able to do much damage to it. Push it back one tile. I thought I just pushed them out. This is what I need. There we go. And then now you can do this. Get him really close to dying. Oof. Feel her. Got a crit. She needs to heal herself. Okay, and then I can single shot him. Yeah, there we go. So she has explosive, so it'll blow up the doggo. Fortunately, we won't get that one, but we will get this one. These two are... No, these two we need to take a break. We'll just keep doing that. Nuts. Give him a little bit more accuracy. Let's press him. And then she can activate. So 9 to 15. Push the doggo back. I wonder. 1 to 3 to 5. And just melee them. Dead. Stabby stab the doggo, which is such an awful thing. Use no more than 40 units of long ammo. So that got us 20 extra XP. And look at all that ammo we got back from that too. Although Jadwiga is injured. And so is Joanna. There's all good. I know there was some over here. So I'll use the flare. Not sure if that was actually... Okay, so good. It's not specific ones, it's just... There we go. Oh, no. That'll count as one of the 3. Kill 3 enemies within a single turn. Lose no more than 55 health. Health can be healed. That's nice. So we want the Flammenwerfen. We need him to die, because he's going to be dangerous. Doggo. Give him that. Make them lose 1. So we need to get them pretty darn close. 3 damage flanking. I think it's just better to do that. So the dog dude is half health. So we just do nuts. I wanted to push him back. There we go. Ooh. I think everyone resisted except her. She'll heal him, her. No. No, 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 no. Damn, she's so banged up. So we can't use her because I think those will do ticks of damage. And so we can use her or we can use him. So we'll use him and do that. Mow them down. Arbeit Soldat. Work, soldier, work. And then we can employ her to give her an extra stamina. So that way next turn. Oh, okay, so burn and bleed happens regardless. Crap. Command C's. Okay, so we don't have 3 of them that are, so what we're going to do is push the doggo back. Not rallying the dog. The dog does not need rallying. Nuts. Stop burning us. Resist. Ugh. She's still blind. Ugh. And she's blind. Great. That's all of my people. You have blinded every one of us. 53% chance. Oh my gosh. Okay, who needs healing? Who doesn't need healing is the question. She's at 20. Down. She'll do that. And then we need to start eliminating dudes. Great. There we go. That eliminates one of their activations. Stop shooting me. Ah! Alright, see if you can kill this. Gosh dang it, doggo. Single shot, see if we can kill him. If I wasn't blind! Golly. This Flammenwerfen soldier needs to die. Okay, so she desperately needs to heal. She can ploy. Okay. Explosive projectile, the doggo. Dang it. Okay. So she'll heal him. God damn it. Resist the blinding, but not the burning. Great. Give that to her. Okay, so she needs to heal her. Stop burning me. She can go. There we go. Barricade is burning. First aid her. Because she can't ploy, no. But he can fake him out. Which is just as good. There we go. I'll at least get one of them done. And then the Antiviga can... Dang it! You were supposed to push him back. Okay. Fake him out. Make him lose his turn. There we go. That's all I needed. Nice. And then she will heal 14, 27 herself. This is a boy girl. Do you go? Do one more heal. And then kill him. So 13, 11, or 14. We'll do Zofia. Dead. Oh, nice. I'm liking the little extra in-game challenges. No, everyone has been wounded. So we need to go loot them. Well, we have to attack them, and I want those supplies, so might as well. Oof. 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 Ouch, me bones. Who should we target? The medic is going to be annoying, but so is the officier. Kill an enemy afflicted with at least 2 enemy negative effects. Kill 3 enemies within a single turn. That one's going to be rough. We're running lowish on long ammo. Here we go. Damn. I think we need you to deploy like right away. Because otherwise we're not going to be able to keep up with them. And we will mow down the hoedown. Does anyone need healing? She needs to heal herself. What did he do? He just increases resistance. Okay. How do we want to do this? Okay, that's fine. Do an explosive projectile on him. Thank you for missing. So push him back. She's the ploy girl. That's fine. Wanting to do more damage to him. Because I'm hoping to get this 3 enemies with a single turn. Okay. So I'll activate her a little bit later. So actually, I will activate her. Damn. I was going to say, I haven't seen them activated in the front too much. People are okay on how. We'll do repelling fire to push him out, so he's easier to kill. Targeting himself. Perfect. So I think what I'll have to do is... Oh, I don't have enough AP to do them all. Is this ploy girl? Yeah. Do that. So that way, Jadwiga can activate. Okay, yeah, keep switching them out. Should get that. I will go bathroom real quick. Thank you for missing. Get a nice cross breeze going. Okay. Let's see what we can do about killing these guys. Okay, so he needs to shoot at him, and as long as he hits, there we go. It's a dead dude. Pistol snipe. Then she can snapshot and kill him. That's fine. I mean, she needs to be actually budge. That wasn't fine. Four to 5 damage. No. Who has the most damage? 16 to 21. 18 to 24. I don't think I can. Nuts. Dang it! Burn. Burn. Damn, son. Dang it. Want to do this? No! Damn you to hell. Okay. It doesn't really affect him too much. Okay. Why? Thank you. So she doesn't die. We need to start killing them now. Hopefully we can kill them all this turn. Do best. Kill him, please. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. We got the last one just at the nick of time. Okay. Here we go. Oh boy. Okay, so there's one more chest out here somewhere. Try to find it. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Youch. They're heavily wounded. That was an awful mission for us. Oof. Yeah, because it was 4 days. So, damn son. Surgeons have recovered 100% of their health. New blood. Ooh, a new person. A new recruit has been brought into the Uprising's fold. She is a telephone operator by trade and an ex-employee of the Polish Telephone Joint Stock Company, a proud enterprise that has long since been overtaken by the enemy. As laying and using emergency phone cables have proven a reliable way to provide internal communication for the leadership of the uprising, her presence should improve any such efforts considerably. Helena has joined the group. Oof. We lost about 400,000 people that day. In those 4 days. Time to heal. Yuck. Felix. I believe, yes, we did get a weapon has been repaired. Ooh, a stare 1912. Debilitating shot and pot shot. We can sell some of these composites. We'll sell that. And I'll sell all of them. We have 2 bandages, that looks good. What does she use? She uses a Car 98K. Impediment. Forces a target to activate at the end of turn. Blind. Interfere. Target infantry targets. Interesting. Shot. So she needs other skills. What other skills she can do? Single out. Apply suppression to soft officer targets. Cool. cool. Blind. Fake transmission. Apply blind. Push an enemy back 3 tiles. Dear gosh. Bleed chance up in sight. Stirring broadcast. Restore 1 point stamina. Spend. Ooh. 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 That is good. Target infantry or heavy weapon enemies. Pull 3. Wow. She is just all about moving things around. Cocktail party. Call for reinforcements. Required 10 heavy ammo. Only 1 volunteer can be summoned at a given time. Summon volunteer will disappear after the battle. Interesting. Connected, coordinated. Obtain additional heavy ammo at the end of the battle. Ooh, that's good, that's good. Especially since we've been burning through a lot of it. So he has 805. Quick fix. So we're gonna save up. He has 800. Apply blind. Dirty trick. Pick me up. Apply accuracy up 1. Damage up 1. Obtain additional ammo. I think we're gonna have to wait for him for that. Okay. So I'll take her and him, then I'll hire another recruit. This one has to be a pistol. I'll do a ploy. Oh yes. Let's see. Ooh, I think weapons. There we go. Oh, she can't use non-revolvers. And I don't. You can't equip volunteers with weapons. They just come with weapons. Interesting. Cycling. Pisa Yasna. Helena Kvisenska. Former assistant telephone. Yeah, it's also known as past. Yep. Awesome. She's pretty cool. Got some doggos. The high tension of pre-uprising Warsaw trained dogs found great use among the occupying Nazi forces. They are frequently deployed and to intimidate concentration camp prisoners as a policing agent. They can cause bleed and suppression. Okay. Dog handler. No military dog can operate effectively without a proper handler. Excelling in guard duty due to the intimidation factor they provide, such specialist pairs usually end up being assigned to prisons and railroad police outfits. In this specific case, the unit in question belongs to the SS, the Schutzstaffel, the worst of the worst in terms of Nazi ideology. So they have volley, they can increase damage, suppression chance, and they can also just suppress. No, remove suppression. Oh, that's kind of cool. Brennkommando started flamethrowers among German troops, although uncommon, is not altogether unusual, especially during operations that involve assaulting trenches and fortified buildings. Moreover, specialized variants of such troopers are known to have been deployed to Warsaw with the express purpose of destroying culturally significant structures and engaging in terror combat. That was so annoying. Medic. Every frontline formation of the Reich contains medical personnel, from auxiliary stretcher bearers to render basic first aid to fully trained medical officers and doctors. In contrast to the Allied combat medics, such personnel are often allowed to carry weapons. Hardly surprising given that these men often have to fend for themselves in the thick of battle. So they get stay away, push an enemy back up, increase resistances, and remedy. Okay, offizier. Bearing the markings of a lieutenant or the lowest ranking officer rank of the Wehrmacht, which is Obst. I don't know. Such soldiers of import are distinguishable from enlisted personnel by a different insignia and style of uniform with a peaked cap. Traditionally understood as a position of authority, the rank is nonetheless capacious enough to include everything from infantry leaders to assistant surgeons. So, pretty vague. Pistol snipe, ignore covers, rally troop. Okay. And then Steyr, 1912, a military pistol initially developed for the Austro-Hungarian army in the early 1910s before World War I. After the annexation of Austria, the Wehrmacht ordered 60,000 new M1912 pistols. These newer models were rechambered to support the 9mm ammunition and bore emblems of the Wehrmacht on various parts of the gun. So, up close and personal kind of gun, though. Interesting. I like the swing music. They need 4 morale. I don't want to waste a supply. So we have 3, 2, and 6. Stovepipes everywhere. Prevent AT units from disrupting resistance operations. Revolver. We'll probably want to do that one. So we can get a different one for Yatvika. Collect supplies and hidden stashes throughout the city. That's nice. 4 days. Commendation. And lots of XP. Raid resistance efforts in the district. 5 days. Another pistol. 800. But it's in Praga, where recently we've had to go. We'll do this one because it's shorter and it'll give us a revolver, even though it's only 400 XP. Okay, so she's good as a rear unit. Lots of long ammo. Oof. Pushing it with our long ammo. Just to free up some space. And I'll take. Can I do only one? Apparently not. You have to take a whole stack. Okay, good. Okay, so you can use the wads. I guess it would just be lieutenant. Alright, let's do this. Rocket wielding troopers pose a significant danger to any garrison belonging to the uprising. They need to be eliminated. Oh, okay. Win before turn 6. They both have the same shirt. Ooh, open fire. Nice. No! My radio person. I don't want to do that. So... do that. Mensch. Boom! 11 to 12 for two of them. There we go. One dead. Another one close behind. Reload. Perfect. And then he can helping hand him. And you can single shot him. Get him up. I forgot what turn it was. We'll helping hand her. And Kristoff will single shot. We'll single shot again. No, he won't. She will though. Turn 4. Boom! Both of them. Got both of them. Bam! That was awesome. This is a great game. I love this game. Loot all? Okay, okay. So let's use one of these. Damn, she's already injured. Frustration. Good. Need some loot. Okay. Probably could sell some of those. Nice. Go to this event real quick. Making routine rounds between the encampments, your team arrives at the outpost only to be greeted with hopeless indifference from the few men who are currently stationed there. One of them explains that their leader has lost his younger brother in a recent shootout with the Nazis, which has completely broken his spirit. As a consequence, the rest of the men are not great fighting shape either, so there is concern about what could happen when the enemy mounts another assault. Embolden the men with uplifting words. She's super charming. plus 4 morale in Voda. They are young, and you can certainly work with that. The boisterous tone of your teammates' words quickly wrangles their morale from the doldrums, and while their leader is the lost cause, you are reasonably certain that you have just bought some extra time for this outpost. And they get a bunch of XP. Okay, so we'll go back down here. Avoiding that dude. Getting caught in the building. Use a mass. And that. Yeah, buddy. Good. We have so much short ammo. But at least we got some long ammo as well. And there we go. Hopefully we can do this without getting too many more injuries. Ooh, I see a perfect way to do this. Swap him down, and then rocket launcher their butts. Boom! Can be healed. So the rocket launcher guy needs to... interference... Open can. Heal him up. Yeah, he's like already gone under the threshold. So we're just gonna keep him alive. Oh, good. That's perfect. And then we can have him open fire. There we go. Get them close enough. Oh, thank you. No, that's not how far I wanted you to. You rat bastard. Swap positions. Okay, how much damage? No! Damn it. Missed me. $16 to $20 damage. 11 to 12. Use some of this short ammo we've got lying about. Target acquired. Fudge! 54 accuracy? What the fudge, girlfriend? Thank you, Christoph, saving our butts. So we got all the loot, all the items. Sell value 10, sell value 15. That's what we'll do. Yeah, painful. Surgeons have recovered 75% of their health. Good. That should be everyone at home. Out in the fields. Oh, good. News reaches you that the Home Army Group Campinos has engaged the enemy in a number of guerrilla operations outside the city. The success rate is modest, but these efforts provide an important distraction, taking attention away from the forces of the uprising. But you're not alone then. Good. Okay. Let's check on the nurse. Okay, cool. So that's how we can do it. We can kind of swap them around and do those two. Um, do we get, how much XP did we get? About the same. Damage to frontline units. So those are the things that are, say specifically frontline. I think I want to get this, because it's a passive. That'll just be good. And then I can start working on these. Because I don't want to, he has already a lot of good abilities. Weapons starter. Repair. Weapons. Colt 1917. Interesting. Where is she? There we go. Weapons. This is 9 to 14, and this is 13 to 20. Puncture shot. So it doesn't have these, which are really nice to have. Man stopper. So it targets the back row, like that one does. They both target back row. Oof. Okay. Puncture shot. Ignore cover. That's good. And this one is essentially the same, but for less ammo. Has more armor penetration, but less damage. So confused. Weird. I think I'll actually keep this one because that repelling fire is very nice to have in order to manipulate the way that they are in the game. So how are my peoples? They can all go out. So I think I'll use these two. Or no, maybe these two. Yeah, I'll use these two. Alright, what new codex do we have? Colt 1917, the ever-popular choice among civilian and police users. The Colt 1917 did not achieve as much widespread use as its 1911 predecessor, to which it is considered a supplementary weapon. It continues to be manufactured and issued mostly to specialty troops and personnel. Now we got AT Trooper. While basic anti-vehicle guns are accessible to the majority of the German army, specialized individuals trained in the use of Panzerschreck Luger rocket launcher may be also observed on the battlefield. Such operators are considerably more popular in dense urban infrastructure where traditional combat vehicles tend to lose their edge. So, fend off. Push an enemy back cannot be used again without using reload first. Nice. really liking this game. I'll probably have to stop right here in terms of the video. But I hope you all have enjoyed it. Just like 2 missions worth. Lots of fun. Very cool game. And I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, stay safe, stay sane. Good day. Good night, y'all.